are getting ready to start on a very small space. It's only about a 750 square foot backyard. Now, when you get into these smaller backyards, it gets really hard to make them unique and to fit components in because it's not very big. So we're gonna have about 360 square feet of pavers, a little water feature, and then some turf. So I wanna show you guys the rocks that I picked that we're gonna drill to make this water feature unique. You see we've kinda got our rock pile right here, and then we picked out this rock right here. So we're gonna drill this rock in that spot right there so water can kind of come and pool and then kind of run down the face of the rock. We've got this one, same concept. You see that crevice, the water will be able to form in there. And then underneath this whole pile of rocks, you see this one right here. We picked that one, so we're gonna use excavator, get that out, drill those holes in there. While the other team is at the shop getting those boulders drilled, I'm over here at the job site and I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now in this tiny backyard and what we're having to do to get this space to come forward. We have all of our materials laid out right here. So this is really cool. This is like a board-like paver. We've got our wall caps. We've got our wall right here. We've got our nitro sand. So this is gonna make those pavers in the back permeable so the water can go right through it. They're already laying some pavers in the back. I can't wait to show you that. And then this is gonna be one of our border pavers. So you see how this is real dark compared to these other pavers that are right here. So you can see like the color difference in that. Let me show you guys the design and what the plan is for this layout. So you can kind of see this is our current layout right here. So we're getting ready to walk in right here. There's gonna be a section of turf, a little bit of landscaping. Those boulders are gonna go right there. And then this is a patio with a seating wall wrapping around it and that seating wall continuing. Now these little blue dots, that's where they're gonna put lights. And then this is the little patio area right here. And then his smoker is gonna go in this little chunk right here. So you can see this is real tight quarters. We had to put a little step right here to handle the elevation. So this has all of our base laid out and is already graded. Another little step right here. And then the water feature is gonna be those boulders right here. So that wall that I was saying that's gonna go, it's gonna come here, turn, go down, and then turn again over in this space right here. And then the other wall, you can kind of see right here where the kids are right there. There's a wall that's gonna come out about right here, and that wall is gonna come all the way down to this point. Man, what started out as a pile of materials, you can see has been reduced down to just a couple of partials. This is day 5 of this project, and man, it has come along really, really well. We are just putting the final touches on the hardscape, and then we're getting into the landscape and the water feature. So we're just finishing that last little bit, which is having a little paver landing, so when you walk out, your feet aren't landing right in the mud. So this backyard has 5 main features. The first of those features is the elevation that we added to this area. So you see this wall that kind of wraps all the way around and comes back over here. So that gives it some elevation, some interest. Now, the second feature, which is akin to that wall, is the lighting. So number 2 is how you see there's like little black lines in these wall right here. Now that's lighting. There's also going to be lighting right here in this water feature, which is feature number 3 of this backyard. We did a series of bubbling rocks that's going to have some cobble around it, so that when the kids come out in the backyard, not only do they have the turf to play on, but they also have the bubbling rocks that they can hang out on. This turf that you see right here, that is feature number 4. Now this turf doesn't take any grass. This turf doesn't take any mowing, doesn't take any maintenance. This is just something that's always going to be green, and it just brings an element of life to the space. It also is a great place for their dog to run around. It's going to have some microban sand in there, so if the dog poops or pees on this turf, it's not a thing that's going to be an issue or grow bacteria because of the sand that we're using in it. If the kids want to walk on it or play on it, it also is a really interactive space. And that's another reason why this wall is right here. So if they ever have friends and they run out of seating, people can sit right there. Now, element number 5 is the overall design and the feature of the paver. So you can kind of see we've got multiple colors here. We've got smooth, then we have this wood look borealis that's going to kind of tie into their fire pit area and just make it cozy and warm and just kind of feel like a homey space. So those are the 5 main features of this backyard. We get asked a lot, like, hey, how much do these things cost? What all does it take to get a place like this going? So this backyard is about a 750 square foot backyard. The retail cost on something like this is right around $40,000 with all the features that you see. And this takes us just 5 days to install. I would love to know what your favorite feature of this backyard is and hear some feedback on it. Thanks. Get outside, my friends.